Hey, yo, my dudes, how you doing? We finally back with some more Arknights after like 8 months. Oh my god, we finally did it. Yeah, I was supposed to be here like 30 minutes earlier, but you know, anytime I try to stream Arknights early on a weekend, you know, all hell breaks loose. It's just in the lore. Okay, enough clapping, okay? We don't need to be that excited. Yeah, we gotta start chapter number 16. I don't know what month chapter 16 came out, but it was when I was in the sunken place. So we're out of the sunken place, and we are going to ball. So if you're watching this live or after it's over, thank you regardless. I appreciate you. If you haven't already left a like in the stream, it helps very much. Please be sure to do so. What's up, Omega? How you doing? What's up, Productions? What's up, Frosty? What's up, anybody else that will be watching? Hello. I don't know how long it's gonna take to beat chapter 16. We're not doing it in one stream. This is just us dipping our foot back into Arknights as far as the streams go. At minimum, until we beat chapter 16, I'm probably gonna have to do one Arknight stream a week at least. So yes, and yes, no, I was informed about P3, funny enough, so I do know about that. I have been informed, which is like so weird to me. I'm like, P3, huh? They're like, listen guys, we're not gonna do P5, I swear. So that's funny. It is pretty funny, but I'm intrigued to see how that goes. Meanwhile, I still haven't beaten P3. Listen, I'm almost there, alright? We're almost there. We're actually almost there. Anyways, I'm gonna pause the music. The Hag chapter, is that what this chapter is? Is that what we'd call this? Also, we have a few polls to do. I'm not gonna act like I've been playing Arknights religiously off camera, because I'd be lying to you. So the little polls that I do have, we're gonna see what we could cook up, and then we'll go from there. Okay. So, Arknights is 2 personas away from EOA. It's safe, don't worry. That's why they didn't go with the P5 one. Alright, so, boys, we ball. You know what's so funny? You know how I'm out of it? I was about to grab my controller, my PS5 controller. What's wrong with me? It's been too long. So I haven't done my free poll of the day. So let's do that. I would love to have, oh wow. I would love to have Channelter, you know? That'd be great. But we'll see. I haven't even used this yet. I waited to use this until I was on camera. There's also a quality of life change where autoplay will stack up to 10 times. I'll take it. Any quality of life that helps grinding go quicker is a good thing. Alright, here we go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, something, something. About a toe. Give me 6-star, you already know. Now, will it be Wang, or will it be Chen? That's the question.
Acid drop.
I'm fine with either or, but I would really like to get Chen, you know? So let's see. Brother, that wording is insane. I'm not gonna repeat that one.
I am Ansel, a medical intern. I'll be a...
Hello.
You're new.
My master sent me here.
Yeah, it's Araxicum. Yeah, the one with the crazy name, yeah.
His brothers and sisters that he is well.
I actually like the fit, though, and the color palette for it.
With a little knowledge of medicine.
Alright, here we go. Wait, nope. Whoops. This next one. Here we go. I will get Chen. I will get Chen. Alright, okay. Oh, man, I can't count. I keep thinking it's the next one. I will get Chen.
Hello, you must be the doctor. I'm here to visit my brother and sisters. Do I sign the visitor's log here?
You know,
Right.
I'm not mad at it, because I don't have you. Get it, you? That is interesting, though.
Lancer Fang, Captain of Reserve.
I got bro with the Jordans. Okay. That's not a bad first 10 pull, though. Okay. Let's try that again. Oh my god. Why does this game love me so much? Arknights. I'm sorry I treat you like this. Well, I treated a lot of games like where I took a breather. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Arknights. See, we're gonna be on the same page, okay? We're gonna be good again. We're gonna be hand in hand, you know?
Attention! I am Doberman, former military instructor for the...
You are, Doctor. I am honored to finally meet you.
Thank you.
As you've already met
Thank
many
you.
of my siblings, I shall not belabor my introduction. I'm Wong, a former strategist.
So, we already got one.
For our earlier encounter,
There's just one to go.
let us consider them not.
He said over 100 and you get 2 6-stars. Brothers on 20 and got 2. I'm like kind of infamous for these kind of banners, these limited banners. These are my stomping grounds. These are the places where the game blesses me the most. Dorothy found dead in a ditch, bro. Not Dorothy. I know, right? I played Persona and then, yeah, the collab happens, right? This is gonna be a normal bag, yeah. It's a normal bag. I got another 10 pull in me. Another one! Bro said not the uncensored wing. This one, big pull. Okay. Rainbow bag. Please. Maybe. I don't remember what that looks like anymore. Nah. No rainbow bag. This is a 5-star.
I'm Lava, a caster. Here to join you simply because
We got the Lone Trail menu theme for 30 OP. 30 OP! Only 30 OP! I'm doing good, Pichu. How you doing? Welcome. How many pulls in are we? 44? I think that's a solid 44. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's not bad at all. I'm gonna take all my currency I could get for free. Like I said, y'all know I haven't been on this game like that in a minute, so you just gotta bear with me. What if I, you know, could get you in these two I got right here? There's been crazier things that have happened. Oh yeah, with a white bag. Alright. By the power invested in me, we will make this bag be wonderful, be blessed. This bag will give me what I want. 6-star, 6-star, 6-star. Okay, I don't know if that's gonna work, I'm just yapping. It might not work, and I just used everything I had for no reason. Okay, no, we're good. Alright, but not bad. With the limited pulls I had, that was not bad at all. I got 2 6-stars I didn't have, and one of them on the limited. 5 days, I hope you could buy all the 10 pull on yellow certificate. Yeah, we got time. If I would have really been grinding, I would have been able to get Chen right now too. Yes, I did hear about the P3 collab. We were just talking about that a little bit. Excuse me. Which, I mean, it'd be criminal if I didn't play that. Well, it would be criminal if I don't finally beat before then. You know? I'm literally at the finish line in that game. Okay. So I don't think I've been doing too much in this game since the last time. The next character I'm trying to get up is Virtuosa, so that's what's going on down there. That's a work in progress. Beyond that, I really haven't done much. There's still a criminal amount of operators that need to get leveled up, but it's okay, you know? We'll get there in 2050. Yeah, I'm gonna beat P3 Reload before the collab in 27. Yeah, I got time. I said that for like 2 years ago. I got time to beat P3, but I mean, at least within like the last month, we did like 4 P3 streams or something. And the Lone Show pack, if I buy it, I can see the preview also. But when I get that 30 OP, I'll get that pack then. How's it going? Good, Shake. How you doing? Good to see y'all, man. Some familiar faces. So, Chapter 16. Oh. And this is the right thing, right? Okay, yeah, it said 16. You know how to look at a number? Abnormal spectrum. I know the truth. Forsake all other truths. Okay. Here we are. Don't worry, I'm not super rusty on the reading because I streamed Limbus a few weeks ago and I had to read like hours and hours because the events in that game don't have voice acting. Okay, here we are. Fool salvation, fill the emptiness in confusion with words. It's time. Goes to the... It's, you know, after all these years, I always say Ursus, but it's pronounced Ursus, isn't it? Dang, wait a minute, they kind of dapper, though. See, the way that Arknights welcomes me back, you know, they give me people that have, like, these splendid outfits with the red and black on there. Look at the, like, bro is clean. He got the fur coat on. Well, he got the fur around him, too. All right, Jittery Noble. Could someone please tell me how much longer His Imperial Majesty will allow this charade to continue? A day, a month, or perhaps a whole year? Me when trying to beat a game, how much longer is this going to go on? I've quite frankly had enough already. The Victorians had gained the power to control catastrophes, and even those devil savages have built battleships that fly in the sky. And yet, we're supposed to waste our time discussing how to deal with this jester? Sir, if I may, this is a kindness bestowed upon us by His Imperial Majesty. After all, many citizens continue to believe the madman still possesses some form of noble virtue, and that is why His Imperial Majesty was willing to allow the judgment to be publicized. The limit was 7 days, and as of moments earlier, it's been 6 days and 21 hours. Nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Are we supposed to sit here and endure these obscenities, hoping the madman will come to his senses at the toll of the bell on the final day? Sorry, sir, but I'm afraid so. The good news is once the bell tolls, the State Council will begin voting here and now. And when the time comes, you will never have to endure this ever again. I know that, of course. All right, now get out. The clown's death may be a foregone conclusion, but until he is in the ground or burned to ash, he will still be Ursus's last Eurodivsto. How do you say that? Hey, yo, hello, Silent Soldier. Is this what Silent Soldiers be looking like? Chat, what the hell? Okay. Can I be part of this? Did my eyes deceive me? That looked like an Imperial Guard uniform. Is he back already? The break didn't last 5 minutes. He didn't even have a sip of water during his speech. He said, speaking of no voice acting and collabs, Star Rail got one at the moment. Collabs be all over the place. Yo Rootsvo. Or Yo Ratsvo, sorry. I said Roots when I had one O. Yo Ratsvo. Yo Ratsvo. Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna try to remember that. Yo Ratsvo. The final speech. All eyes are focused on an out-of-place, ragged man walking to the center of the council hall in big strides. He is standing tall, yet his limbs seem relaxed. There is no hint of worry for the future or signs of pain that come with the struggle for survival on his face. Barely 5 minutes ago, he made a speech here about love, compassion, and about how he forgives all those who have decided his death. His 6-day-long speech has fatigued his audience, yet he appears completely unaffected. He raises his hand, and all around him immediately fall silent. He begins to speak with a smile. My dear friends, or perhaps those who regard me as an enemy, surely all of us know that this is the end. As such, I shall not be discussing the meaning of love, amen, or proclaiming my forgiveness to you for all the mistakes you've made, and all that you put me through. What I shall now discuss is the future. The future of a blind, illiterate man. Preposterous. We must keep in mind that recounting history is a most noble power, and such power could easily bind us. For 2 decades, His Imperial Majesty has shared his glory with his subjects, yet they have never made the necessary preparations to accept his blessings. I have never once doubted the Tsar's kindness. However, a kindness that is out of time may as well be poison. No doubt the rebellious armies in a northern tundra infected have proven my point. The despicable villains raised their rebellious heads and spilled their vile blood on these holy lands. The arrogant scholars proclaim that they have mastered the truth, yet their harmful words feed on the souls of the innocent like wicked worms. This ignorant arrogance propagated like wildfire. For this, the masses have forgotten what it means to be humble. The Empire has forgotten what it means to be kind. Now, our grand Empire and her citizens find themselves alienated from one another. I could see the past and the future, not because I am wise. I am only a fool. Rather, the trajectory of the future is already written in the trails of the past. I do not regret revealing to the masses the future that I saw. Even if I must stand trial for this, I have no choice but to spread this prophecy. I saw the end of Ursus. I saw the fall of a great empire. And that is why I'm standing here today. I ask His Imperial Majesty the Tsar to prevent all this. If my worthless life is the price to accomplish this, then please, by all means. If even more blood needs to be spilled to cleanse Ursus of its filth, then I beg His Imperial Majesty to spill it, for an even greater cause, for Ursus's eternal glory. Once this trial is over, no matter the sentence, I shall begin my sacred journey. Again and again, I shall extol the virtues of humility in an attempt to restore our unity and the Empire's glory. Perhaps you think me an arrogant man overstepping my place, but I lead no armies and make no laws. Perhaps you think I'm fatally ill, but I am not a madman, nor am I out of my mind. My hands are emptier than even those of the junkmen. My clothes are more tattered than even those of the infected. All I've done, my mistake, is to see a different history and to hear different voices than the others. Okay. The traditions that drive us never to whitewash our pain, long buried deep underground, will again be unearthed. The cries that compel us never to attempt diminishing this cruelty, long fallen silent, will again ring loud and clear. When that time finally arrives, perhaps, our great nation's future will change for the better. All angers will be quelled, all sins will be forgotten, and all pain, all of it, will be assuaged, however you'd say that, by the purity of patience. Yeah, however you say that, I'm not gonna look it up. Anyways, Northern Tundra Wilderness, Ursus, year blah, blah, blah. There you go. Quick, run! Oh, I'm sure this is gonna be wholesome. Keep running and don't look back, just like the others. No, we won't get away. We can't run from this, even if we make it out of Ursus. Nothing but death awaits. Very wholesome, yeah. Look, he looks so happy. There you go. Stop breathing so hard. You're gonna breathe the snow in and choke. Oh! Not you. If there's one thing I didn't miss about this game, it's Emperor's Blade. Jesus. Hate this guy. He will choke on his blood. Well, he's done. What? How did you break free so fast? No way. Impossible. You are a clever one, but it is not enough. The illusion you cast on me was rooted in your own experiences to a certain extent. Man, it's been a minute since I heard this song. Your mistake was not realizing that putting us through the pain in your illusion is like trying to shift mountains with a feather. Ooh, that's a good analogy. Analogy. Jesus, analogy. Yeah, good job, Pete. Congratulations. English 101. No, that was a good one, though. At the very least, this demonstrated your power. You have what is needed to become its replacement. I told you. I don't know a thing about you or your demonic power testing, and I'm not interested. This is not an invitation. This is an ultimatum. Of course, you have been able to save them. Not once, not twice, but 3 times before I tired of this. But I tire of this charade now. Stay back, unless you want to take away my corpse. Your voice is no longer calm. You're beginning to doubt yourself. What is the price to use the... Where did you put it again? Oh, my blind ass. Yoratsvo. What is the price to use the Yoratsvo? It's power when you are not one. I don't understand what you are getting at. All the things have a price, and you are nearing your end. Perhaps we're both going to die together at the end. Just us. So you did not hear them, or perhaps you simply do not have the energy left to notice more. You did not hear the sound of those footsteps on the snow. You're trying to save these people, even if it means sacrificing yourself to kill us, yet you are unable to hear that they are only meaningless parasites. They are never willing to stray too far from their homeland. They claim to be unwilling to turn their backs on their motherland and hold on to the meagerest glimmer of hope. If they choose to run, they intentionally slow their steps, or even turn back to face their death. By leaving this place, they will become unable to confirm their own existence, even if this existence would bring them nothing but despair. Unfortunately, your warning is meaningless. What? Just as you told them. Do not look back. Damn, now you see him, now you don't. Oh, well. I do not wish to bring Ursus Yoratsvo, whose bodily functions are ruined. This would waste a lot of time. Even with your abilities. It's hardly a fair deal. Thus, again, I recommend that you give up and come with me. You know, you might just have to listen. I'll say it again, too. I have no idea what a Yoratsvo is. And I have no interest in becoming one. Besides, even if I go with you, what about the infected? The ones you chased into a dead end? They have their own destiny to walk. No. Perhaps you should speak your mind more clearly. I said no. I need to. There is silence and tension all around. A complete sentence has yet to surface out of the ether, and the snow continues to fall around them, but the black entity has stopped marching forward. Before the next cluster of snow even touches the ground, a dark mist has already begun to spread. Stay. He suddenly loses his urge to continue forward. The other half of his cognition, stripped of reason, waits for the sight he saw earlier to reappear. The same trick won't work twice. But nothing. There is nothing. There is only the inexplicable pause, the pitch-black substance endlessly emanating from him, and the thick dust accumulated from the mist, almost like there is black snow falling. What? But I... Ah, the demon inside me has but a slight leak. Bro's leaking? Yet you are able to use my power to shackle me? I am just using the illusion and the filth trapped in your body to make you face yourself. No more meaningless struggles. Else... else you die in your own dominion. Now sleep. It's bedtime. There he goes. Bose moi, whatever that means. This is... well, this... Boy, are you okay? Is that black monster still coming after us? So much coughing in this. He won't chase you anymore. What? Quick, get out of here. Head south before he comes to. And don't you turn your back. Oh, and don't turn back again. You have to leave this place if you want to live. What are you talking about? He won't chase us anymore? What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying you managed to convince that unreasonable lich? Enough! Go! Go! Go where? Anywhere but here. The preacher told us before, those who turn their backs on the motherland could scarcely be called human. We don't want that. We don't want to turn our backs on the Tsar, on Ursus, and you. You managed to get him to stop chasing us. You saved us, and you accomplished the impossible, but you still won't tell us your name. Just who are you? That's not important. Or are you perhaps... Are you perhaps the Yuratsvo who vanished long ago? What? But the Yuratsvo should be in the splendorous places of deity Grifferberg, at the Tsar's side. No. Right. If you don't belong here, then this blessing received is a stolen one. In that case, it's only fair that we're punished for it. We must endure, we must persevere, we must be silent, but we haven't been able to do any of that. Even so, you protected these sinful souls. In that case, you must be the Yuratsvo. Otherwise, you wouldn't have the kindness and compassion to offer the infected a helping hand as equals. In that case, there's only one name you could bear. The name that you don't want us praising, the name shared by all Yuratsvos. Gabrielus? Okay. Gabrielus. I see blue hair flowing. It's the Yuratsvo. A Yuratsvo has returned. They're a Yuratsvo? Like the one in the tails? Is it the Yuratsvo that Mama said would love us even when we had the stone disease? Even if it is not by our side? Yes, it's her. She has returned. She defeated the villains and saved us. That's something only the Yuratsvo could do. The Yuratsvo has saved us. The Yuratsvo. I know, at least, the pronunciation got better. Jeez. She does not look like she wants to be getting praised right now. The boisterous crowd and their hands all gush towards her. They keep pushing and pulling like waves splashing upon a beach, all in an attempt to so much as touch the corner of their idol's shirt, even if her attire is hardly any different from the tattered clothing they're wearing. Fully surrounded, she is no longer to prop herself up or think. The moment her knees twitch and fall to the snow, she seems as though she is going to collapse and pass out right here and now. But she can't. Not here. The royal guard is still here, and those executioners who want her to use her to kill even more people are still here. She can't close her eyes. She can't give up just yet. That moment, she even seems to think that her tongue is once again working with her mouth to clearly enunciate her words. However, her body simply curls up quietly and gets smaller and smaller. She endures it until the pain subsides. Yaratsvo. She is not the Yaratsvo, yet there's a price to pay. And despite being the one mistaken for the Yaratsvo, she doesn't know what's the price she has to pay for this absurd charade. Sometimes not knowing the price is itself a price. That was a crazy freaking shot, though. Mantra? What's wrong? Oh, I see the doctor in the back. Y'all can't see it. Amiya creeping on the side over there. The leader's quiet voice suddenly echoes in all the Rhodes Islanders' minds. Everyone, stop. This. Repeat. Everyone, stop immediately. The area ahead is demonically corrupted. Demonic corruption? Here? Look at you, Elysium. You getting some screen time, huh? But aren't we 1/3 of Ursus away from Sammy? How could this possibly... Doctor? This may not be a normal demonic corruption. Dominion. Central Far North Mining District, Ursus, Autumn. Okay. Radiant Squad last known coordinates should be around here. According to the timestamp of the signal sent back to the city, they last sent out a message 10 days ago. The laboratory she mentioned is roughly 3 kilometers up ahead. Monster, have you faced the Royal Guard before? Monster, are you able to analyze anything here? I'm looking. Based on the scale and the shape, of the corruption, this is very likely to be caused by Dominion. Right, a fight against the Royal Guard probably took place here. It's strange, though, for such an intense battle, there aren't any traces of arts nearby. I understand you're worried, Doctor. But knowing Radian, she would definitely have tried to leave tracks we could decipher. At the very least, this explains something that happened here that called for the Royal Guard's involvement. Clearly that Grand Duchess is hiding something from us. Radiant Squad might be in an extremely dangerous predicament. Radiant Squad might have been involved here in whatever happened here. Correct. Whether they were going after Radiant or the laboratory, it seems we need to pick up the pace. Well, let's get it moving. Alright. First reading node down. Yeah, give me that OP, I'm gonna need it. So, let us proceed. Put the difficulty up a little bit on there. There is no light to bear witness here. Condition. Minor gorillas have less HP. So this is like the type of stage of where I have to like save people. That's why they're saying they have less HP. Jeez. So this is what my team's looking like right now. Okay. Did I? Let me see a little something. Oh, yeah, here we go. So I did work on Milsis a while back. Cool. You know, I'll ask y'all, chat. Which skill 2 or 3 is better for her? Just think of this, like, the unga bunga way that I play this game. What's more useful for me? 3? Okay. Immediately gains 14 DP. Meiosis and her flowing shapes gain 35% attack buff. If flowing shape is in melee form, pulls surrounding enemies slightly towards it every 2 seconds and stuns all blocked enemies. If flowing shape is in range form, respawns all flowing shapes and attack binds enemies for 1.5 seconds.
Sunlight's a little spicy.
Say less.
Just let me take 5.
I'm gonna try to let Myrtle finally rest, chat. You know, she might pull up here and there, but I'm gonna try to let her get a breather. So I'm gonna take Myrtle out. I'm just seeing what I have going on. Okay, I'm gonna take out Surtur also because I don't need her in right now. It's too early for that. Who do I want to let get some screen time? Irene, I feel like whenever I put you in, it's never at a good time. So let's put you in the beginning. As far as range goes,
I won't disgrace my master.
Sadel, we got you. Maybe another ranged unit.
Where stand the wilds? Where
I don't
stand the
need
cities?
Hoshi in right now. Maybe another guard operator? Oh, we got 2 solid guard operators. I know it's like the first stage, so it's really not going to matter that much, but I'm just trying to shape the team that I'm going to be using for a bit. How's my healing looking? Jeez. This just makes me realize it's crazy, like the like specific subclasses in this game that I have not leveled up a bunch of operators in. Like you'll see some like guards, freaking too many, and then when it comes to this over here, just like what the hell going on? Okay, Hoshi. And you said if summon is melee skill, perma drags enemies towards it. If it's range skill, summons more, and attacks start binding enemies. Gotcha. Thanks for that intel there. You know what? Give me Spectre. Why not?
Ah, shall the hunt begin?
Why not? This should be fine. It's time to read first, though. You know? You think we get to play a stage without reading? Okay, sometimes. Alright, we need to find a safe route to the Research Institute. Elysium? Damn, look at the budget going up. Looks like my equipment's not working right now. I can't detect the precise range of the contamination. Yeah, they have overpowered operators. I know. I think this is the miners' accommodation. The real danger here might be whoever's still around, really. This is demonic contamination we're talking about. Captain says there's no trace of any mental activity in the entire mine, human or animal. At the very least, the contamination hasn't blocked the way to the Institute. It's mostly headed south, actually. We could swing a detour around the north. It will take us roughly 3 hours longer than the original plan, but the time loss will be manageable. Nods in approval. I've been thinking this for a while now, but you two work really well together. Elysium and Mantra have been working together for many years now. You know, you could say I'm Rhodes Island's most experienced operator when it comes to working with the captain. It takes a lot out of her to speak, so if it's not an emergency, I get to be the one passing on the message. So what do you think, Doctor? If we set off now, we could make it before, well, we should make it before sunset. Not that the sun sets in the Ursine far north this time of year, but you get the point. Hey, get our friend up to speed on our detour. Don't fall behind now, Aloysius. So that's who this is. Sorry, I was just inspecting the mine equipment. Nothing to do with our travels together. Jeez. She fine as hell, man. What? Bro asked me, you think monster lets doctor hit it? That's a crazy ass question, bro. that bruh. What's going on? Why did you stop for so long? According to the map, we're very close to the Institute. Don't tell me you found some thing? It's traces of Dominion. The Royal Guard was here. You don't seem shocked? I hope you're not insinuating I'm hiding something. Go Posha? Amiya? Or I'd be very hurt. Go Posha Amiya. I hope you share any pertinent information with us, at least while we're collaborating. What do you know? Collaborating? What do you know about the whereabouts of the Royal Guard? First of all, only the Tsar himself has the authority to know the comings and goings of the Royal Guard, let alone a lowly sergeant such as myself. She just looks like she'd have an accent. But honestly speaking, after the illustrious Grand Duchess of the far north declared martial law and shut down the mines, the Royal Guard showing up would not be much of a shock. Then, if they're already conducting an investigation of their own here, where does that leave you? You're a clever one, aren't you? The news of abnormal infected miners in central far north has made waves, and many are curious. Naturally, while most Ursine have a right to curiosity, they do not have the same right to information. Please understand that as a sergeant, I am limited in what I'm allowed to say. I hope my explanation will not cause too much confusion. Amiya. No, it's fine. I understand the position you're in. Can't say too much, yeah. I've never minced words about how this job could improve the resume of an Imperial Guardswoman like me. Though, I did imagine it being much easier. Anyhow, that dream is dead. The Royal Guard being involved is a bad omen, no matter how you look at it. If that's the case, are you still set on traveling with us? Of course. I choose to take on this task, and quitting halfway would hardly be a decent thing to do. Before we continue onwards, shall we reaffirm our trust in one another? I look forward to our continued cooperation. Hand in hand. Just like the time we met. "3 days ago. Elysium, give us some direction." Mira. The signal's all laggy. It's like there's something interfering with our encrypted frequency. Whatever. Not important. 10 guardsmen to your west. Turn right at the next crossing. What are you talking about? The west is on our right. Did I say right? West? Right? Left? Huh? Did you see the city hall? Go in the opposite direction. I see it, but the crossing ahead is where the plates are all disconnected. What? Oh, there's nothing like that on this stupid map. Man, I love our navigator. Bro's the best. Well, you're practically surrounded by guards, so that's your only way out. Got it. Can you keep up, Amiya? I can. Hold on tight, Doctor. Doing my best here. Your best isn't good enough. Damn. Fine. I'll hold on to you instead. Straight up said my best's not good enough. Phew. You alright, Doctor? I'm good. I've gotten pretty used to it by now. Next time I could try running by myself. Up east is crazy. I'm glad you're doing well. Guess I could relax then. We've arrived at the designated location, Elysium. Elysium? Don't stop moving. There's guard. The line cut out. The terminal says Elysium's still moving, but we don't have any time to re-establish communication right now. It's like short-range comms have been unstable ever since we entered Bresk. There's also no way of telling if it's because of the far north's extreme weather or human interference. I am curious, though. Why would Bresk send so many guards to detain their inner-city merchants? It is rather strange. There haven't been any issues with the ID card's closure forged for us. Maybe we're not the ones they're watching out for. But putting that aside, Bresk is supposed to be a quiet city. There isn't anything like the intelligence... But this isn't anything like the intelligence we had. If this goes on, we won't make it into the mining district. Doctor, shouldn't we rendezvous with Mantra's team and discuss... Doctor, finally! Gotcha. Keep moving. There are guards heading your way. Jeez. No rest. No peace. Just stress. I think I figured that out. Thanks. Uh-oh. They're fast. Get behind me, Amiya. No, don't engage. Alright. Interloping scum, hands up. Hey. What laws have we violated to cause such a fuss? What did we do? You trespassed in the industrial zone and attempted to infiltrate a private factory, violating Bresk's migration regulations and Ursine urban public security measures. Now, how was I supposed to know that? I didn't know that. Could I ask you to reconfirm, sir? When we entered the city, I'd never heard anything about a prohibition on foreigners entering the industrial zone. Yeah, exactly. It's a new regulation. Went into effect just after I reached Bresk. Are you serious? Breh. You will be detained under the law, and then public security will decide if you are deported, or if you are to be deported or exiled. Considering your circumstances, how about no? If we inadvertently violated the new regulation, then I deeply apologize. We're just here to look for an inner-city merchant. It was stated clearly in the itinerary declaration we submitted upon entry to the city. Save it for the public security. Listen. There may be a way for both of us to save time here. I believe Bresk Pearl of the Far North treats its guests well. Enough of that. I don't give a damn. I'm just doing my job. Sir. This way. No, sir. We can't delay any longer. You're gonna have to get knocked out. I'm sorry. You see Amiya shift her body. Surreptitiously. Okay. Protecting you. Monster observes your surroundings. Looking for a way out. You don't know how things work around here. And we don't really care too much. We just need to move. Get them. You're gonna have your guards get... Hey, yo. You're gonna have your guards get beat up for no reason. What are you standing around for? Get in there already. What, can't even handle a little feline girl? Did that sound like a little feline girl to you? Like, I mean, is that what they sound like? Sir, look behind them. That looks like the... Spit it out already. The Imperial Guard. Verunda. Those pretentious bastards should be in Grifferberg. What would they be doing here in Bresk? But with those clothes. I am terribly sorry, sir, but I'm afraid she is right this time. You... Aloysius Gorechkova, Sergeant of the Imperial Guard, Vanguard Battalion. Here from deity Grifferberg. What are you playing at? I have a simple request for you. Overlook this little breach of protocol and release our pitiful guests. Pitiful? Excuse me? You're with them? Unfortunately, they are indeed my friends. Since you are now aware of my history with them, surely you'll do me this favor, yes? We're a long way from Grifferberg. Why the hell should I care about that? Because I stopped by public security and filled out all the paperwork. The young Ursus waves some papers in her hand. In the dusky gloom of polar night, none could clearly see what's written on them. It says, "We are allowed to pass." That's all it says in like some crayon or something. But if I were you, sir, I wouldn't play around with my future like that. She's warning you. There are many lost travelers, but rarely a chance to curry favor with the Imperial Guard. Ah, yes, may I ask your name or your service number? All right, Sergeant Gordichkova. I'll report all this to Public Sec. You may go. May your authority be as eternally glorious as the Tsar himself. Thank you for the kind words, sir, but none as eternal as a glory as his Imperial Majesty. The rest of us will have to leave the stage when the time comes. Well, I'll be off with our guests for now. Bye-bye. Well, thanks for the help, at least. I mean, we really, you really saved him in reality, because he would have just been put straight into the snow. Thanks for helping getting us out of that sticky situation, ma'am, but why exactly did you... Shh, you're still close by. Also, my cute little countess. You may call me Aloysius. Ma'am is too formal, while guardswoman or girl is too crude. I believe names are what's best for our current relationship. Thank you for the help, Aloysius. They most likely thought that you were ordinary traders, easy to shake down for a quick chevanet or two. Same way they treat Colombian sightseers. But you're hardly tourists or traders now, are you? Why are you helping us? You said you remember that scene from Mr. Bean's Holiday. Damn, Mr. Bean, you taking me back. When Mr. Bean had to sneak into the cinema disguised and a passport drawn with a marker. See, you know, if you have enough confidence, you're able to make it through some things. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing that in real life, but you know, you get the point. It's all about the confidence of doing something. Good, good. I appreciate candor. I will answer your questions, but not here. Once you have gathered your friends, we could go somewhere far from prying eyes and ears. We don't have much time. Relax, I won't be wasting your time. This is all in service of your goal. All for the greater good, of course. Wow, what a spot. Well, here we are. Where is here? An abandoned apartment. As far as I know, the guards don't care for these nigh empty old districts. An empty plate may sound wasteful, but it is true. No matter how the deity Grifferberg Times tries to cover it up, it is a widely known fact that the population of the far northern cities have been dwindling these last few years. You said sound sussy? I mean, yeah, you know, just to be helping us out of nowhere like this, we don't really know each other, you know? It's like, what other ulterior motive is there in the end? Always have to have your guard up. Especially in this universe, you have to have your guard up at all times. As time goes by, this place becomes deserted, and the plate will be discarded, left to rust in the wilderness like all the other abandoned plates. Aloysius, we need to know exactly why you came looking for us. Now, ideally? Vigilant stare. Could I ask everyone to lighten up a little, please? There are a lot of you, and only one of me. What kind of threat could I possibly pose to the people of your caliber? Bringing us somewhere that we don't need to be, potentially? Working with us and then potentially having a trap where we get jumped by a bunch of people? You yourself may not be a threat physically against all of us, but in other ways you damn well could be. Could I ask the Fidia lady standing outside, or the Fidia lady outside the door, to tell your friends that I'm not lying? Captain says there's no one else here. The district is safe. Choosing this place to talk means you need to be covert. I had hoped the Imperial Guard would at least treat us to dinner. You're a funny one, my hooded friend. It takes a clever mind to grasp humor. Once we have discussed our important business, I'd be happy to entertain you with a meal if you're still interested. I mean, who am I to say no, right? You know, free food, you know, dinner with you. Yeah, I mean, it's a win-win situation. Firstly, since I've already introduced myself, may I have the pleasure of knowing your names? We've come from Victoria and still insisting that you went into the industrial zone to meet with an inner city merchant, a widow who goes by the name of Olga. A very reliable cover story, one that will fool a vast majority of the city's port officials. But no matter how you put it, it is rare for a commercial party in a nomadic city to be using military-grade encrypted communications. Was it you intercepting our communications? No, I would never do something so crude. It may have been the Aurora, or the recently upgraded defense equipment. You are truly unlucky. Coming to Bresk during the most interesting times it has ever seen. I have been honest on my part. If you still have things you wish to keep hidden, then I'm afraid we have to break things off here. So this is where we just say what we are. We're a pharmaceutical company at Rhodes Island. See, honesty isn't so painful, is it? Rhodes Island. I have heard this name mentioned many times while investigating infected rumors from all across the land. Based on what I have pieced together from these tales, you lot are the stuff of legends. But no matter how true they are, the most recent instance I have encountered, your name was in that paper you published about aberrant changes in the infected. You don't strike me as a colleague in the field. Pardon me for letting you down, but not every newly minted Grifferberg noble is an uneducated lout. There is not a nation of this land that could overlook the infected question. Though their policies in answering it may differ, anyone with a modicum of common sense would know just how important this scientific achievement of yours is. But there is one thing I am curious about. Despite this groundbreaking discovery, Rhodes Island has kept a low profile instead of using it to do more business. Is that why you came to find us? Or this doesn't explain how you knew our whereabouts. Oh, that could be easily explained. I don't think anyone who goes into the far north central mining district right now is doing it for the same reason. You mean you also want in? What? Do you not? We need to get in. Sure enough. You don't have a way into the mining district, and as it turns out, I have need of some Oripathy specialists. The perfect recipe for cooperation. So you want to go into the So you want us to go into the district with you? Of course. The authorities here will not look kindly at some Grifferberg sticking her nose into far northern affairs, after all. As things are, your cover as merchants will do you no good, nor will it help me, so let's forget all the masks and red tape and shake hands here. That is one solution to all our problems. But what is it that you want to do in the district, and what do you need from us? Was I not clear? I'm hoping Rhodes Island will accompany me into the mining district to collaborate on an investigation into the infected affair. The infected affair? What exactly are you referring to? Oh, my dear, sweet, naive little countess, my patience has its limits, you know. There is no time to be playing dumb. No, that's a serious question. She's like, I'm not memeing, you know, I'm not joking. We've lost contact with one of our mobile medical teams in the far north central's mining district, and we need to find them. We really have no idea what this infected affair is, and I hope you will elaborate. You want into the district just for... Wait, so you really don't know? The eyes widening. That's impossible. To my knowledge, you've built many more medical posts all across Ursus the past few years. Simple doubt replaces the suspicion on the young woman's face, before finally shifting to a sudden realization. She understands how her assumptions have led her astray. No, you just said mobile medical team. No fixed offices means no steady access to a network of contacts with the latest intelligence. I don't know what issues Rhodes Island is currently facing, but it seems the information you have is limited. And because this is Ursus, you have been unable to do much. Because of your lack of information, you've been blindly running into walls the whole time, haven't you? 'Tis the way of Rhodes Island. Chort... Poberi? I was too impatient. We really don't know what this infected affair is. Forget it. Forget I said anything. That favor before is free of charge. No need to thank me. Wait! The very fact that you came looking for us means there's a possibility that we could work together on this. Could you not tell us exactly what happened in the mining district? I really I really should have thought things through before making a choice. And here I was, thinking you were racking your brains on how to enter the district upon hearing the news. You should know that this information is worth quite a lot on the black market. Damn, we got black market information for $3.99? Okay, wait a minute. We're not that kind of organization, but that doesn't matter right now. We have a natural reason to be invested in anything to do with the infected. That's why you came looking for us, wasn't it? Please tell us. Fine, since I'm already here, I may as well do something, even if it is just for some infected. The infected are Ursine citizens too. You are correct, precious little Countess. The infected are indeed Ursines, and that is before we mention those miners that the Tsar personally promised life, not survival. The miners are the backbone of Ursus, keeping its war machines running, a fact that those corrupt old nobles and their puppets haven't realized yet, but even they must know that Ursus must change. My word, what am I even blabbing about? Good thing those sharp-tongued, poison-spitting colleagues of mine aren't here, or they would laugh at me into my grave. You should not feel ashamed for this. Spoken words are like spilled sisty milk. They freeze solid in this weather. So, what is this infected affair? It sounds like it has to do with the infected miners? Listen, if you dare leak any of this, we're not gonna leak anything. You have my word that no matter what you say, we will not disclose it. There is no benefit to making an enemy out of Ursus. We know that well. Give me a moment. I need to figure out where to start. Fair enough. You know, of course, that Bresk borders the far north central mining district and is also the largest nomadic city in the north of Ursus. This means that the city administrates a total of 30,000 square kilometers worth of mines scattered across the far north, alongside 200,000 infected. Damn! We are familiar with the basic facts of this place. So what issues arise in this sort of system? Please don't look at me like that. Sorry, I knew this sort of talk would anger you, but the Tsar does not wish for these infected miners to be treated as cheap labor. On the contrary, his decrees shown a lot of care for the people of Bresk. Things have been going rather smoothly in the city these past few years, until 3 months ago. Yes, this is where your company's area of expertise comes in, along with that paper. 3 months ago, large numbers of abnormal infected were discovered in the central mining district. Their symptoms were very similar to the ones you described in your paper. 3 months ago, wasn't that? You mean that's the reason why Bresk is under martial law? How many abnormal infected are there in the district? That's the question. Right now, nobody knows just how many normal infected are left in the central mining district. Oh. Well then. That's not good. I don't know. How long was I just reading right there? Like 30 minutes? I don't even know.
Second thoughts. Time to move out.
Alright, whoops, why was I about to place you first? Alright.
Easy peasy.
Jeez. Bro's about to die right off the bat. Yeah. These poor dudes are getting cooked.
My speed and I hail from Victoria.
Let me see what I could do.
Want a candy?
Okay, wait a minute. Got a little jammer.
Want a candy?
So I'll just wait a sec before I use this skill. I mean, I don't really need to use it yet.
Orders,
Dang.
please. Discipline
Sure, you know what?
strengthens the will.
Okay, you know that was a waste, Loki.
Want a candy?
Oh, shoot.
Now's not the time
Chill out.
for hellos.
I need a freaking front line over here, my dumb self. Okay, so you got that over there. Let's put... I'll put you here.
Right.
Oh lord. We need a backbone. That works. You said you don't know how to use Milsis? I built her a while back, like a while back, and as crazy as it sounds, I don't think I spent time playing her. I think I legit built her, and I was like, okay, she's done. Next time I stream the game, I'll play as her. if you want me to be honest with you. So this is all new to me. Okay, so copies an undeployed operator if it is a rank. Yeah, okay, so yeah, this is what you were talking about. Genius, genius. It's all coming back to me. Like, once I just read that little bit right there, I thought of, like, how she was in the stories that I've read on her. On stream. Oh, Lord, I just have her there. Oh, my God. That's why y'all are like, what's happening? He's using Milsis and he hasn't placed down the flowing shape. But yeah, okay. So that's why you said if I copy a ranged one. Okay. So I'll wait a sec. What is this bear doing?
Don't leave bloodstains. They're hard to clean.
I think that side is probably, I mean, I could cover like both if I do it like this. Oh my God, I'm stupid, Chad. I did not see that other entrance. Oh my God, my blind self. You wonder how many characters like that I built and didn't use before my break? Not too many. Like I said, Virtuosa's been getting built. I did Milsis. There might be someone else. So let me see this now. So I have it there. So does this flowing shape physically like turn into another character, or is it just gonna stay as a freaking blob? I mean, I guess I'll see. My question will be answered. It would just stay as the blob, but it will have the effects of the operator. I gotta activate it. Okay, well, I'll wait to activate it until. Here we go. There's gonna be no enemies pulling up over here. So activate the blob and pull and place somebody on it. Okay, that's where this comes in. Ah, so if I was to like place. Ah. Okay. So she'll do the damage that Irene does. Huh. Yeah, cause it's a melee. Steals. Okay. Interesting.
Waiting isn't so fun.
Well, I didn't really get a chance to use her. I didn't get a chance to use her like that, but
A perfect show.
she's gonna stay on the team, and I'll actually start using her. But thank you. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, the gears are starting to move. I'm like, yes. First, place down Milsis, then place down Blob. Activate skill for Blob. Choose character. Activate Milsis skill after. Brain cells. Tutorial? Oh no. No, Chad, no. Not a tutorial, anything but a tutorial in this game. We know how I get with this. Shadowy path. Seek a path that could be seen even in the darkness. Hidden toggles the standby. Deployed status of minor gorillas assembled here. Heavily polluted facility creates toxic pollution around it and prevents deployment and makes enemies invisible. Rock wall units cannot be deployed on the tile. Okay, sure. Tutorial time. You said, oh, so Loki, those miners are Giga Chad compared to the usual civilians?
I never did get used to the stench of war.
Yeah, no, my nemesis is tutorials. And, oh god. A strange pollution covers this place. There are invisible enemies hidden within. I can't act when I can't see what's going on inside. Operators cannot be deployed within. It would be nice to have someone who's familiar with the environment. Oh my god! I mean, I should have you over here, right? So that's what it's gonna come down to. Because, I mean, you should be able to handle this, right? Are you rescue? Okay, you are a rescue. The strange pollution is still spreading. We know the area and can help you deal with it. The problem is those heavily polluted facilities. Destroy them to clear the pollution. We typically operate out of the hidden tunnel. Okay. Come to us if you need help. Okay. So is this why you said that the miners are giga-chads compared to the normal civilians? They're about to start putting in work for us?
Haven't decided yet. Start medication.
So I'm gonna have to block you off, huh? Or no. Okay, no, that's the whole point of that system.
Fluids aren't the only thing that's chilling.
Okay, maybe I actually do. Miners automatically attack enemies. Some enemies may be attacked by multiple miners. The limitations of the environment mean that the battle is likely to grind to a stalemate. Medic operators could heal miners. Oh, so you could heal. Okay, so this is why they're really better. You could heal them too? So it's with lesser effect, but it will heal them. Wait,
Life, brittle as frost, fragile like leaves.
Like, bruh. I thought I freaking placed you down. Okay. The stalling is real. I need these damn miners to start deep frying these dudes. Come on. I'm not trying to fail a tutorial, alright? I've done that enough in my Arknights washed up career. Work, boys. Work. 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 P3 collab prep. I got like a year until then, don't I? But I mean, we're good. So just let them do their thing. Let's go, boys. Good work. Good work. Damn, they're going into the red box to go take care of business. Okay, what am I supposed to do down here? Oh, no. Oh, okay. I was about to say, I've come to help, but it doesn't look like there's any good places. Don't worry, we could clean up the rock walls. Thank you for your help. Let's do this together. So what? All right, boys, get to work. Up 2, 3, 4. Up 2, 3. Also, how you doing, Potato? Come on. Come on, boys. I need these rocks destroyed by noon. Actually, 11:30. All right, put in some work. Get busy, get active. Let's make some barbecue.
Let's chill down some hotheads.
Oh shit. Oh no, wait a minute, what am I gonna do here? These dudes are low-key going through. And by low-key, I mean that high-key are.
Get back.
Well, I guess this works.
Haven't decided yet.
Oi, oi, oi. Are they just gonna be like
Yielding is not
stuck there forever, or is that gonna work? The miners are blocking them too? Oh, so should I have put... Oh no. Did I low-key mess up in the tutorial? Should I have Saria down here? Oh no. Actually, the miners might have it. Honestly, we might be okay.
Get in the line of death!
The miners are kind of getting fried. No, we're good. Oh my god, I finally passed the tutorial for once on the first try.
No need to clean up the battlefield.
Hallelujah. Maybe I do have a chance. Maybe I'm not a lost hope. I'm not a lost cause. Jesus. You said I'm leaving now because it's already past 11 p.m. Remember, pay attention to enemies because miners will carry me hard. Yes, I'll try to protect them and we will work together in unity. But thank you for watching, Frosty. Good to see you as always. I'll see you again soon. Like I said, as far as this chapter goes, we're going to try to do once a week. And honestly, it makes sense to do it on the weekend. It might be like a Sunday morning thing where if I could start at like 8:30 Eastern or 9. Like ideally like 9 o'clock would be good to start. I'll do it. You know? That way we get this in. But if I could stream it during a normal weekday, I will. I don't know. Alright, on to stage number 3. Not too shabby. Look at us. Also, today's not a crazy long stream at all. It's just, like I said, us dipping our toes back into it. We're not done yet, but I'm just letting you know. The next one will probably be longer. Path in sight. Life is a bog that you keep sinking deeper and deeper into until it swallows you. It can be. Oh, shit! 5 gift. Thank you so much. Jesus. Damn, I was not expecting that. Thank you. You said it's been too long since Arknights got a show. Got a show out. Thank you so much. Like, seriously. I very, very much appreciate that. You know, it's great to be back with Arknights. That's gonna run a few more times. I gotta make a sub notification for 5 gifteds and for 10 gifted, so that way it doesn't just run like this, but that's fine. You know, I haven't heard this in a while, so I'm just gonna I might just let it rock. For the love of the game, this is for you. This is for you. So thank you, Korokiyama. Seriously. And as I was saying, at least once a week until we're done with this chapter, I want to make sure I stream Arknights, and then I want to get back to Enfield. Let me just do this for a sec. That way it's not 2 different audio sources at the same time. But I really want to get back to Arknights Enfield. I only scratched the surface with that game. I just remember being hella confused trying to build bases. Oh my god. I had the stupid real bad. Yeah, you love when you stream these hours since you could actually watch. Yeah, that's why, like, I remember years ago when I streamed Arknights quite a bit, when we were, like, on the grind, I would stream in the morning, so there was a good amount of people that could watch. So like I said, if I could do this, like, on a Sunday and do it a bit earlier than what I started today, then, yeah. That would work. He said it's so weird my YouTube doesn't show Doctor, eh? YouTube be hella weird. YouTube has all different kinds of unga bunga problems, to be honest with you. But thank you one more time for the 5 gifted. Thank you so much. Seriously, seriously. It means a bunch. Wait, I just realized you gifted 5 memberships and you don't have a membership yourself. Wait a minute, we can't have that. Can I? Jeez. I wish YouTube let me choose who. Oh god, I just hit myself in the corner of my finger. I wish YouTube let me choose who to gift memberships to. You know, if they could just like work the way Twitch does, that'd be great. Because I would literally gift you a membership right now, but if I gift a membership, it's just gonna randomly throw it to any one of you. Yeah, it's crazy how they've had this membership system for years now and still haven't implemented that part, but okay. Yeah, YouTube been buggy recently? Yeah, no, YouTube gets really weird. Meeting room, New Rhodes Island, is that what that said? Any clues in the sarcophagus? The very latest activity we know of involving the sarcophagus came after the Chernobog Lungman incident, where the Ursine government retrieved the entire system. As for what they actually plan to do with it, they've been keeping it under tighter wraps than ever. There's nothing more about it in Cal's records. It's not like we could directly ask the Ursine government to borrow it. Or do we have any other ways of finding its location? Looking at the official register made after the Chernobog Research Institute was destroyed, there were no survivors other than Sergei. We did manage to find some clues when looking into what happened to him afterwards. Alright, what do you got? We had established a new institute to continue researching the sarcophagus. In the short period of time that the institute was operating... There you are. Thank you very much for the Tier 1 membership. Welcome. All is well in the world. All is well. We good. We ball. We ball. Okay, damned. Okay, why are we giving an encore? Jesus. They gave me spoilers for the P3 collab on Discord. Yeah, no, I got pinged in the Discord server, so that's how I found out about the P3 collab. I had no idea before that, to be completely honest with you. But what's up, Death? How you doing, man? Always good to see you. He had established a new institute to continue researching the sarcophagus. In the short period of time that the institute was operating, one name really stood out to us. Artyom Chadadev? Bro's name has Chad in it. Chad. He was vice director at Sergei's institute, but he's a complete ghost with no verifiable academic or political background to speak of. We may be able to make a rational deduction that this man had a special connection to Sergei, that this man had a special connection to the institute. No matter what his connection may be, he might be the key to our breakthrough. So we need to find this Artyom? No. Things get a little more complicated from here on out. How so? He's proven to be very hard to track ever since Sergei's institute shut down. According to Kal's intelligence, he died of heart failure, in the Grifferberg Imperial Sanatorium last winter. Jeez. He maintained a good relationship with Ursus to his last. Great idea, that's what I was thinking of. So it was the option of saying we should look for people that knew him. There's another researcher who had a connection to Artyom. Kansia Markovna Nelidova. Sorry if I'm butchering the names. Speaking of Persona 3, have I finished it yet? No, but I'm actually the closest I've ever been to beating the game now. I'll tell you that. We're in December in the game. So, we're getting there. I probably have a good 2 to 3 Persona 3 reload streams left. If I do 2 at a normal length and then the last one we just ride it out, yeah, I should be finished with it, which is good. We have a lot more detail on her background. Before the sarcophagus incident, she had briefly served as Ilya's, I think that's how you say that, assistant at the Chernobog Research Institute and had crossed paths with Kal. Recent intelligence indicates that she is currently in the Ursine far north, working at the Central Mining District Laboratory, administered by the city of Brest. Bro said, let's go, just 20 more streams to go. No, not 20. Listen, 2 to 3, not 20. That's where Artyom's final letters were sent. It doesn't sound like a particularly reliable clue, but it's the only clue we got, so we work with what we got and try to make the most of it. We should go to the Research Institute and find her. I have to remind you, Doctor. While we're all determined to bring Kal back, we must thoroughly evaluate the risks of every mission. Rhodes Island cannot bear any more losses, but I'll go. How you doing, Radian? Radian? Ursus has always been a dangerous place, and we have very limited intelligence for the mission. And there are many important decisions that the Doctor and Amiya must make while Rhodes Island is being rebuilt. Radian, I know you're a capable young woman now, Amiya, but that is exactly why you need to stay here and handle our most important tasks. The latest news from Laterano is also worrying, and the Doctor will need to see it personally. Allowing Rhodes Island to steady its footing in our new home is top priority. You're right. If it were just an infiltration mission, then Misery's team would be the best choice, but information gathering is my team's specialty. Besides, there's no one better to send back to Ursus than me, is there? Hey, closure. You make some real compelling arguments, Radian. But it's your decision, Doctor. Hey, stay safe, Radian. Rhodes Island cannot lose anyone else. We'll act with caution as a mobile medical team. The rest of you, take care of yourselves while we're out, okay? Of course. I hope that all of you come home safe. Well, safe travels. Jeez. I shall mediate. What did I say? This is meditate. I said mediate, oh my lord. I shall meditate and share in his pain. One man's pain is everyone's pain. One man's sin is everyone's sin. May sinners repent with all their heart. May their sins be forgiven and their souls find salvation. You said, oh right, damn, that sky is red. You said, oh right, 5 days ago. What do I plan to play after I'm done with Persona 3 Reload? Digimon. That Digimon game that we haven't finished, we gotta go back over there, because I was having fun with that when I was playing it. we got to finish that, and then after that, we'll probably be close to when Wolverine is dropping. We'll do Wolverine, and then after that, finally, after like 3 years, we'll do Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls. Because that's been in my freaking brain for years, and people have asked me about it. Like, when the hell am I going to return to Danganronpa? So, that's the plan. Alright. That's the noise that was made, so I just, imitated it. Ah! Hello. Oh my. It's okay. Babushka. Don't be scared. It's you tell Rankin. He's chased away the patrol unit chasing us. It was safe for now. Yes, for now. Where else can we go? Where must we go to find shelter? Babushka, are you hungry? I'll go ask Holly for another piece of bread. I'm fine. You're such a sweet child, but I really am. Go see Rankin. He has done so much. His spirit must be nearly worn away. Go see him. Do not let him be burdened by any more than he already is. Wichita. He... Damn, is bro Aura farming over here? Phew. Under the twilight sky, the young man's stern countenance eases. This is the type of sky that it would be, you'd think there'd be freaking vampires all over the place. The cold soon cools the warm blood staining his pickaxe. The enemy before him is completely routed. Don't kill me. You're not allowed to do anything to me. I surrendered. But we haven't accepted that surrender. Tell me, how many of these squads are pursuing us? Short. I don't know. Every patrol unit's independent. We don't talk to each other. Tell me something I don't know. I'll have reasons to not let you live. Reworded it, but basically the same thing. Wait, don't. Listen to me. The chips you have in you. The diagnostic chips. Chips? You mean the ones you used to check how infected we are? Rankin the noble, Rankin the hero. Are you really so naive? Those chips send your coordinates to the mine's research facility and nearby guard posts the moment you try and leave the mining district, or the chips leave your body. Boom! Losing a single leg would be lucky. Losing both is definitely possible. You won't be running anywhere like that. Just give up already, Rankin. You think you could leave this mine by killing a patrol unit? There's nowhere to go. Ursus will chase you forever. Surrender. It's the only way you won't die a miserable death. Don't listen to him, Rankin. If the chips really did blow up, we'd have a bunch of three-legged burden beasts walking around. The patrol units are worse than bastards. An honest one of them is like an Apid in winter. I got to know them before I became infected. Damn. Go. You've done enough today, Rankin. Leave this one to me. No! Stop killing people! We don't need to. Nobody's badly hurt. Wichita. Let him go. Get back, Vedochik. I think that's how you said that. Vedo... Yeah, how do you say that? What's the point in showing a man like him mercy? It was these bastards who killed Paulina, all because she was caring for an unregistered child. She was pregnant when they hanged... Ooh, Jesus. Have you forgotten all the terrible things they've done? Thank you, Vedochik. I remember you. You were the meekest of all the children. You will have a happy ending, even if the rest of these scum. Damn. At least I didn't let him bleed out slowly in the snow. Stand up. Go back. Go to the back and find that doctor for me. You say bless you? Oh no, I didn't sneeze. I was making a noise. No, did you? I mean, thank you for the bless you. But... Paul, go get Nikto and tell him to gather everyone who wants to leave the mining district at the South Dormitory. Get them ready. We need these chips out of us. You believe what that guy said? Doesn't matter. We need the chips out of our bodies. Even if they don't explode, they definitely transmit our location. Yeah, being chipped up is definitely not good for you. The patrol units have already found us once, and we don't know when the next squad will show up. If this keeps on, we'll be on the back foot the entire time. Alright, I'll get it done. Gotta get them damn tracking devices out of you. We should tell you. You promised me. Oh, you're still here. I didn't promise you anything. Pero cheeky. I don't know how to say that word. Besides, if the rest of the bastards in his units are dead, why should he be any exception? Because of his arrogance? Because of his ridicule? No. Never mind. You wouldn't understand. Forget what I just said. Right. Take this. What is it? A stopwatch. I found it in the Institute. Should still work. When we get a minute, I'll teach you how to use it. From now on, you won't need to live your life counting meaningless numbers, worrying about a miscount, leaving people dead in the mines. Rose said, oh, I see. Just remember, next time I sneeze, I've been blessed. Thank you. We try to stay blessed out here. At least now. Go. Go help me find her. Wichita, your hand is shaking. Hush. Go do what you had to do. Or have to do. At least let me pray that your soul can be saved. Even though you've seen how those men treated us and seen how I killed them? Yes. Do not be so quick to bless others or to forgive them, me included. Now go already. We don't have time. Господин Rankin. Hello, Госпожа Serafina. Though we have not known each other for long, I want to believe that since your medical team was willing to come to such a remote place to treat the infected, you are people I could trust. I am sorry that I now have no choice but to ask for your help. Please go ahead, as long as it's something I could help with. I just learned that inside every miner, there is a tracking chip that could explode at any moment. We need a way to extract them so we can escape the patrol units. I am prepared to serve as a test subject myself. He's like, I'm willing to let my legs get blown up if it happens, if he was actually telling the truth. If it is successful, please perform the surgery on the others. If it does unfortunately explode, I hope that you will be able to give me first aid. Well, I guess you'll be like the second wheelchair operator in this game, huh? I don't know if there's already been a second, but I'm saying second because I only know of one. If I die, then I ask you to tell everyone waiting for me about this. Now, I must ask you to leave. No, let me do an examination first, may I? Go ahead. I regret to inform you that these chips really could explode. So he was telling the truth. They contain miniaturized, high-powered orangenium bombs. If the chip does not receive electrical signals from the local district relay or the human body, it will trigger an explosion. If you hope to get everyone out of this district, then you must remove the chips. Amazing. Is this your arts at work? Of course. I may be able to temporarily copy the signal to fool the receiver, but I must warn you, this carries a great deal of risk. We can't afford to wait for a perfect solution. Your idea is good enough. One moment, then. Radiant starts using her arts, causing beams of energy to resonate at the same frequency as the chip's receiver. She's over here playing Operation, basically. You mess up, boom! Rankin nods, and sits down. Grasping the hilt of his dagger, it is cold, smooth, and solid as he rubs it against the calluses of his palm. You'd best back away from me a bit, Doctor. That won't be happening. This is the first time I've tried it, so I need to observe it in real time. I could guide your hand using nerve impulses. Take care, not to detonate the chip. Incredible. It's a shame we didn't meet sooner. I hope we still have the chance to chat after this. As long as you don't blow up, yeah. Renkin wipes his dagger with some alcohol, pointing its blade at the scar on his leg before plunging it into his flesh. Yeesh. Phew. It worked, right? The youthful miner nearly leaps up, forgetting the cut on his leg, oozing blood. Calm down, your wound needs dressing. Bro's so excited, he's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm just gushing blood. Of course. Thank you, Doctor. I owe you my life. You are truly amazing. I have never seen a physician as skilled as you. You even remind me of an Ursine soldier. What do you mean by that? Sorry, please do not misunderstand me. This is the highest praise I could personally think of. I mean true Ursine soldiers, not those patrol unit brutes, the ones who drove off the invading Knight Mora and freed us from the tyrannical hippogriffs. They were true heroes. Oh yes, have you read Veliki's biography? We should prepare for surgery on the others. How many more we need to operate on? Watch them to be like 30. I'm afraid it's a number that will leave you and your colleagues running ragged. My decoy electrical signal could cover the entirety of this area, and my colleagues could coordinate the surgeries. That being the case, I reckon we will need to stay here for some time. There is something we're short on. What, food? Have the medical team prioritize the elderly and children? Then teach the others to perform the surgery. Hand out some scalpels. My people are not squeamish. I would appreciate it if you did not make medical decisions for me, yeah. No, Doctor, I did not mean to order you around. Since the duty of leading everyone out of this mining district is mine, I need to make some decisions accordingly. So your decision is to start making your people perform the surgeries? All you're gonna hear is boom, boom, boom! They're gonna be like a freaking minefield. Landmines. Like, it's not gonna be good. Patrol units who could show up at any time, extreme weather, lack of supplies, all things that will prove fatal. I hope we could reach an agreement on this. No matter what happens, we need to be wary of infection. My team will oversee the sterilization procedures. Then let's begin. Act first, then discuss the future. Like, I get the sense of urgency, but you don't want to just have anybody working on surgeries that could cause, like, explosions? Oh boy. Is this your limit? When you were eating smoked sausages back in Grifferberg, did you never wonder how they were made? Never went to see the slaughterhouses in the satellite cities? I don't know what he's saying. Rot in hell, Rankin! I swallowed a bunch of snow, but I still can't get the smell of blood out of my nose. Next time I have the chance, I'm dumping fresh bird and beast blood into your soup. Fresh bird and beast? Blood is expensive. A bucket could cost more than 100. Gervonsti, we can't afford that. It was a metaphor, damn it. I didn't know you used to be a gourmet chef, Holly. My son transported that sort of thing when he was a truck driver. The Grifferberg nobles believed the blood of young bird and beast would make them beautiful. He told me a lot of things about the city in his letters, but the last one I received was 7 years ago. I hope he's still alright. And I'll have to ask you to make sure that Nikto doesn't mess with my dinner. I'll make sure nobody is messing with anybody's dinner. I hope this won't end up being our last meal. I'll be cursing you to the grave, Rankin. Whatever you say, I'm in good spirits today. It's been so long since I felt this sort of freedom. We have finally broken our shackles. We are free now. What we want to do, where we want to go, and how we want to live our lives, we could decide for ourselves now. We should save the poetry, article for when we're actually safe. So, what now? The plan hasn't changed. We head south to the border with Casimir's. Find the village founded by the infected, the one that belongs to only the infected. There will be space for all of us there. You're just blindly believing in this reunion without even knowing if they're the real deal. No, I have my reasons to believe. A few years ago, back when I was stationed at the border, I heard a lot about them. Information I could trust. They provide shelter for the infected, give out medicine for free, and have fended off many patrol units who have wanted to push us around. I believe we will find people who share our ideals there. That just makes me think it's some infected delusion, or the army spinning up an excuse for a bigger share of taxes. It makes me wonder why it took until now for a banner like this to be flown. If we find out they do not exist, then it should be us who raise the flag. Here I thought your time on the border would have taught you better. Just imagine for a moment if you had saved that count back then, instead of that infected. You could be a lieutenant right now, maybe even a captain. Patrol units like the one we ran into today would be licking your boots with a wave of your finger. Then I should be even more grateful for the choice I made that day. Otherwise, I would not have the choice to see this nation's true face, or learn what my life's greatest calling is. Our people have been duped and deceived for too long, for far too long. They believe their current lives are what they deserve, forgetting what they should really have. This is not only a conflict between the infected and ordinary folk. If one day all the infected in Ursus died, they would use some other standard to decide who to cast into the mines. Why do some have everything handed to them, while others must struggle for survival? Who do the fruits of their bitter toil go to? But who actually gets to say what people deserve? Maybe the way this land is the way things should be. Even if there were another Terra, even if civilization started over from scratch, things might not turn out any different from now. No, I don't believe that. When you opened your eyes and actually looked at everything around us, did you not feel anger? When we feel such an instinctual rage, that means everything is wrong. You should know that based on what you've been through, Nikto. Don't bring that crap up, it's ancient history. Fine, even if it is as you say, how far are we from the border? What other things will we run into on the way there? I have a plan. Why do you think I asked you to gather up those chips? They didn't blow up when we took them out of us, like other chips. Excuse me. Which means they still work as positioning devices. These things have brought us so much suffering. Why not use them to our advantage against the patrol units? That's not what we agreed on when we decided to escape. You know our condition, Rankin. How many of us can even move right now? Maybe half? We might be able to beat 1 or 2 patrol units, but we can't hold off all of Ursus. The only thing causing more bloodshed would do is trap us here even further. If we want to live, taking this step is only a matter of time. Every patrol unit lackey we kill is another spare ventilator in our hands. Any supplies we seize can be used to leave ice fields and allow children like the Verochiki to live to see another day. Have you forgotten what gave us the opportunity to leave this place? Even if that thing can't be called human, we were the ones who killed it. I don't know what you're talking about. You've become completely unreasonable before we've even left the mining district. I don't want to fight over this, Nikito. You said technically if you cut a blood vein, it could send the blood flying everywhere, but yeah, no flames involved. Yeah, cutting a blood vein is kind of oof, and by kind of, no, it's extremely. Uchito and Nikto, you're here too. What is it? Nothing. I just came to see if you had eaten yet. Oh, you don't need to ask this guy. His stomach's already full of his grand ideals. You're not really wrong. You should focus on our physician friends. It was they who did all the hard work today. I just went to see them. They're about to rest. Good. You worked hard too. How's the wound? Does it hurt? I'm okay. Everyone's okay. Really now. Everyone's been very brave. Go rest. Eat your fill, and sleep tight. We don't have much food. My portion's not very big. Take care of yourself too. The struggle is real. Verochiki really trusts you, Rankin, always calling you Uchita. Like you're her teacher. Everyone trusts you. They're waiting for you to get them out of here. I know, which is why every word I tell her is what I know to be true in my heart. It is the same as when I lead everyone. I take the path I believe to be right. Let's hope you are. Relax a little. Today is the day of our first history. It's a good omen. No need to look so anxious. When someone awakens to the truth and decides to set off on a journey, it is the grandest of beginnings. Quoting from Igor's biography again? No, those are my own words. Trust me, Nikito. We are doing great things right now. All the surgeries are complete, Captain. Some of the patients are developing fevers and we're limited in what we can do. Yeesh. Got it. I'll have to go have a word with their leader after this and do my best to ensure the wounded are provided with food and water. You've worked hard today. Get some rest. Taking care of yourself is important too. Captain, we still need to... The far north is under martial law, and the weather is affecting our ability to communicate too. It's difficult for us to connect to the outside. What happened here will surely draw the attention of the Ursine authorities. We need to leave ASAP. We can't stay here. But do we really need to work with them? I'm worried that if we do, we'll be drawn into a conflict with Ursus. Rhodes Island has no reason to make an enemy of the Empire, but right here, right now, these are just people struggling to survive. Changing the lives of the infected has always been our mission. Besides, they have also helped us out a lot. Don't worry for now, just do your best to prepare for the unexpected. I'll keep trying to get in contact with our base in the city. If they could receive the information we sent earlier, I hope they will notice the clues we left behind when they come to help us. Well, hoping for the best once again. Well, tragedy could be on the horizon. Bresk, far north, Ursus 3 days ago. Bresk Times, get your copy here, Bresk Times, get your newspaper. Do you want one, Devushka? Sure, how much? 20 para, is that okay? That's fine, but I don't have any spare change on me. Here, take this. Thank you, Devushka. You're amazing! Amiya carefully places an entire Sharvanets in the boy's palm. He quickly disappears around the street corner, as if frightened his benefactor might regret her decision and take it back. He's like, shit, you gave me this? I'm gone. Ain't no take-backsies on this. Amiya. The boy's clothes look very thin. Bresk is colder than the Ursus I remember. It was winter last time we were in Ursus. I still remember. It was the first time I saw such intense fighting. I was so nervous I forgot to be scared. At the time, I thought I would never see anything so dangerous again. We've been through a lot since then. At least there's no catastrophes or people chasing us. Yes. On that topic, Doctor, it's rather rare for us to have the chance to quietly watch a city like this, isn't it? Chernobog, Lungmen, Londinium. Wherever we go, our memories seem to be filled with chaos and the fires of war. We should remember what this city is like now. Let's check today's paper. We might only be able to learn more once Aloysius has finished negotiating with the Grand Duchess. She said she would help us apply for a permit to enter the mining district, but how will she actually go about doing that? She made sure we knew how limited our info is. The Grand Duchess' office is right ahead. From the intelligence we gathered beforehand, her name is Elisaveta Konstantinova Lakitsara. She's not the typical Ursine noble. Her policies are known for being kind to infected and non-infected-like. Every channel of information we've checked describes her as a good person. A woman like that deserves more than just kindness. The Grand Duchess must also be a bright woman. Her office is looking rather humble-looking, almost looks like a regular home. The buildings in Bresk are relatively short and regular. It must be the style here in the far north. But looking at the map, all the surrounding buildings seem to almost envelop it. A rather unique location in the terms of urban planning. So here we are again. They're not even letting us wait inside this time. A no-nonsense young lady. A local leader with quite the reputation. Are you worried, Doctor? Honestly speaking, so am I. Even if the Aloysius has made their thoughts on the matter clear, we still do not know her true goal. Doesn't this all feel rather familiar? Oh, you mean like in Lungmen? Chen really is no nonsense, isn't she? Don't you mean hard to work with? Let's go with strict. Chen treats others the same way she treats herself. That's how it was back then. That's how it is now. Oh, right. We got news from her before we left home. While she didn't go into detail on her movements, she sounded well. When she heard about what happened, she promised that if Rhodes Island needed her, she'd return. We've made a lot of friends, but a lot left us too. I still remember when we were working with Chen, the one who actually represented Rhodes Island and negotiated with Chief Wei was Dr. Cao. Doctor, I'm worried that I won't be able to solve problems or get people to work with us like she said. Also, we know practically nothing about Ursus's current circumstances or the Grand Duchess. Doctor, we don't need to do... we don't need to do what only Cao could do. Be yourself, Amiya. We'll find a way. May I ask which one of you is Dr. Keith of Rhodes Island? Her Imperial Highness, the Grand Duchess, invites you to meet with her. Your Highness, Here we go. Stage number 3. Path in sight.
Let's make this quick.
Oh.
My time is valuable.
The fog is here. Persona 4? Alright, so... I'm gonna put you here.
Forward.
You're gonna get charged up, ready to go. Let's get these dudes working. This could be a little problematic. I'm gonna wait a sec. You should be able to handle that.
Standing by. Discipline strengthens.
Yeah, I might need to.
So this is a battlefield.
Let's do that. Cannot be blocked. Fights one minor. Okay. So you're not gonna be looking too bad. Probably benefit you over here. Alright, so right side looks like it's gonna be good. The miners are cooking. I'm gonna...
Easy peasy.
Did I do that right? Wait a minute.
Every battle
Is that gonna...
deserves to be enjoyed.
I think that's gonna work, right? Did I do that wrong? Oh my god, wait a minute, chat. Did I do that wrong? Was I supposed to put the unit in the back and then put the blob in front of it? Oh lord. Because I'm not seeing it, like, the blob shape shift, which I'm just like, wait a minute, my dumbass, did I cook it?
Want a candy?
I might have cooked it. I might have cooked it, bro. Let me just take it out for a second. Oh, she was dead. So one thing you see hasn't changed. My great awareness, as you can tell, still at a peak.
It's fine, as long as I can muster up the courage.
Truly. I know what I'm doing.
The bad news is, too bad.
I'll get used to using her more.
Soften them
I'm
up.
just, stupid right now. But the stage is almost over anyways.
Mission accomplished.
So we're good.
No matter how difficult.
Not
the
bad,
battle
not bad at all.
gets, I will always.
But yeah, no, I gotta like go and actually use Mealsys so I'm not looking hella stupid over here placing things in the wrong order. The gears were moving and then I threw a freaking wrench in there. Unprovoked. Okay. I think that's where we're gonna stop for today though. We reached like basic, well, I mean, we're like 3 minutes away from the 2 hour mark on the stream. Like I said, it wasn't a long stream today, but what I'll either do is the next Arknight stream this upcoming week. It will either most likely be Friday night, Saturday night, or Sunday morning. Within that range, I feel like is good. But I'll try to give you guys a decent advance. This one was more like sudden, within like a few hours notice, just because I really wanted to get this stream in, because I told you guys you were going to get an Arknight stream this week. So this was to keep that word. So it means something, you know? Do I have an... I definitely don't have enough for another 10 pull. I'm cooked right now. See? OP cooked. Oh, what the hell are these skins? You know, I didn't even look at the skins. What skins do they have right now? Ooh, the Ling skin, yep. Dusk, yep. So these are the ones I saw in the trailer that I reacted to. What are some other things that I missed? A lot of elegant looking stuff. Damn. The things are thangin' like crazy. Jesus. That's a crazy skin. That's a crazy skin. Jesus. Oh yeah, I remember this, yeah. Now we're going into the skins that have been out for a hot minute, yeah. Okay. Oh, this is the anniversary packs. Oh, so they got some cheap stuff going on. What is this? $1, you get all that. $10, you get all that. So 17 days until these packs are gone. I'll probably get one of these packs. I don't know which one, but maybe the... That's not bad. What else is there going on? The fluffy and warm pack. Huh. And this is... Oh, this is what's here for a little bit longer? Oh, geez. I might need to get this before it leaves. This is what Frosty was talking about. Yeah, I don't have enough to burn through all that. But I think that's it then, because I only got singles right now for my pulls. I'll do one more single for the love of the game. Maybe two more. Yeah, I don't have Chen. I got Wang pretty fast. It was the second 10 pull. And I also got Yu in the first 10 pull. I didn't have Yu. So it was, I mean, two freaking back-to-back 6-star pulls, which is really good.
Hello.
So I'm not mad at it. But I will, I mean, I got a few more days. I'll see what I could try to cook up to attempt to get Chen. Oh, but Chen's not limited, huh? Nice. Yeah, I also got you. Thank you, thank you. So I got the limited unit, which was Wang then, which is... That works out for me in the long run. I'm not mad. I am not mad at all. But like I said, this upcoming week, on the later half of the week, we're going to at least get in another Arknight stream. So either Friday night, Saturday night, or Sunday morning. One of the three. As far as what the rest of the week entails, at least one Persona 3 Reload stream is the plan, and at least one Limbus Company stream. So at the minimum, I want 3 streams. Anything exceeding that, I'd be shocked. But one of each of those things would be ideal, because I need to beat Persona 3 Reload before the summer ends. So I still got some time. But yeah, it's good to be back with Arknights. I appreciate y'all. Did I check out the new Summer Carnival event? What is that, in the Chinese version? Is that where they showed off that collab? Because if so, then no. I'm cooked. I have not. Yeah, no, I have not checked out the trailers for that. I could look it up and check out the trailers and do like the video on it like I typically would do, if anything. It would have been cool to be surprised about the Persona thing. That would have thrown me off. I mean, it threw me off for seeing it regardless, but y'all didn't get to see it like in real time, the reaction. It's not the same. But yeah. Do I still have more pull? If I still got, you know what? One more. I'm not gonna get anything from these bags. The way my luck works in this is I have to do a 10 pull. Okay, well actually, I'm 1 away from 50 pulls. I'm doing this just for the sake of that, then I'm done. For real, for real, for real. Okay, I'm done.
Excuse me.
That was just to hit
Is this
50.
the office of the doctor? I've
Big
been
no, what's up?
looking
Alright. Where's Tori at when you need him? That's a mod of the channel that I be seeing like once a year. Anyways. We out of here. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new and enjoyed the stream and you're lurking. Thank you once again. Kurakiyoma. Jesus, I can't read today. When can I read? Thank you for the gifted subs. Appreciate you very, very much. And yeah, we're going to continue to do the thing. If there's any new videos for stuff that I could actually check out, I'll check out. There is a lot of videos for the gachas that are on the channel that I haven't watched yet because I'm just behind with stuff. But when I'm not behind, I'll, you know, check that stuff out. But yeah. So Arknights and Limbus are the, it seems like, are the rotation right now. Unless I do, maybe I wait on Limbus. Because I did Limbus 2 weeks ago or whatever and I finished the event. I have a whole nother Limbus event to do, but I could put that on pause. Maybe I do Arknights and, because if I do Arknights and Limbus, that's just going to be a lot of reading this week. So maybe Arknights and either Zenless Zone Zero, Arknights in Honkai Star Rail, or Arknights and Wuthering Waves. You know what? I'm gonna probably post a poll and I'll put it in the YouTube community tab section of the YouTube channel. I'll also put it in the Discord server so you could just click the link or whatever if it lets me do it like that. That way y'all could vote. And whatever you guys, the majority votes for, we'll do that update. Because I'm like updates behind on multiple gachas, so whatever is picked, we'll do it like that. So I'm fine with like any one of the three, to be honest with you. So yeah. Anyways, I'll see you on the next one. Appreciate you guys very much. And as always, don't do crack, my dudes. The grind continues, and we got a lot of work to do. So I am out of here.
Aunque había oído que la gente encuentra descanso donde se siente segura.